0T Quattro long-term update 6, let me do that for you. Present-day autos accomplish more driving than individuals likely acknowledge, and our long-haul 2017 Audi A4 is a decent illustration. The $52,325 test auto incorporates advances that can enable a driver to remain in his or her path, apply the brakes in the event that he or she isn't focusing, and even inconspicuously recommend taking into account all the more after separation behind another auto. What's more, that is incredible, yet how well do these frameworks function? Subsequent to having driven the A4 for a huge number of miles, this is what I think about the Audi's security tech offerings. For one thing, I'm a major enthusiast of auto-stopping mechanisms, which apply the brakes if a potential impact is identified and the driver isn't acting sufficiently quick. It's useful innovation, particularly if the framework in the auto isn't oversensitive, cautioning you when there's no genuine threat. The Audi's framework functions admirably here, and in its testing, an A4 could evade an impact from 12 miles per hour and decreased speed by 22 miles per hour in a 25 mile per hour test. The A4 got a good evaluating in the majority of the more traditional IS crash tests. Good is the most noteworthy conceivable rating, and on account of an acceptable rating for its headlights, the Audi gets the 2017 Top Safety Pick Plus assignment. It's a positive story at DIST where the 2017 and 2018 A4 both get a 5-star general security rating, out of a conceivable 5 stars. Audi's dynamic security tech bundle additionally incorporates a path-keeping help framework that works fine and dandy, however I just turn it on when I'm doing roadway driving. At the point when combined with a versatile voyage control framework in substantial rush hour gridlock, I discover the path-keeping framework doesn't generally keep the auto focused in its path. So the path-keeping framework gets a blended review, however the versatile journey control framework is incredible. Not exclusively would you be able to pick various diverse after separations, however the framework additionally gives you a chance to pick how forceful it is. This is huge for me since I'm more effortlessly disgusted than the normal individual, and that detail is the contrast between utilizing a framework once and after that never again in light of the fact that it's excessively forceful and making it a general piece of my schedule. Contingent upon my disposition, I'll either set the versatile voyage control framework on auto or comfort. Indeed, even set to the nearest following separation. In comfort the auto's increasing speed and braking up to my set speed is smooth. Valid, in comfort mode you should will to give an auto a chance to cut before you all over, yet it's justified, despite all the trouble for me. Possibly 50% of the time as I drive home, when I approach the piece of the interstate where activity almost arrives at an entire stop, I'll turn on the framework and set the accompanying separation. After that point, I won't need to touch the throttle or brakes unless another auto moves toward my path. As cutting edge as these frameworks may be, the one on the A4 doesn't detect autos that may edge forward starting with one path then onto the next. On the off chance that the A4 grinds to a halt for a broadened time frame, as with other aggressive frameworks, simply pull on the journey control stalk to tell the auto activity has at last advanced once more. The A4 likewise has race cross movement observing, which is most useful when you're stopped between two colossal SUVs and have constrained back perceivability. Automakers, for example, Subaru and Infiniti have taken these alarms, which show from what heading the other auto is coming, above and beyond and can really apply the brakes on the off chance that you invert into mischief's way. The A4 doesn't do that, however the tech is as yet an appreciated expansion. The one security highlight I wish I could change isn't the deplorable way the path keeping appears to veer a touch toward the edge of one path in rush hour gridlock, however, is the tire weight checking framework, TPMS. The A4's TPMS utilizes wheel speed sensors and doesn't give readouts of individual tires. This is tragic. Some Hondas and Nissans are less complex to align and use to find what tire needs consideration. On an auto that as of now offers a show as cutting edge as the Virtual Cockpit Advanced Instrument Bunch, I trust this adjustments in a mid-cycle invigorate. By and large, however, the A4's dynamic security and semi-independent driving tech is professional. The automaker's rendition of versatile journey control functions admirably, however I wish it wouldn't stop so short in auto mode, and the auto-stopping mechanism got great scores in its testing. A mindful driver is dependably the primary line of resistance for mishap shirking, however I like the A4's tech when that is insufficient.